Now, I don't feel like I should get this question, but I get this question all the time. Grayson, why are you not sponsored? And we're going to talk about how I feel about BMX sponsorships in this video. If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you don't know who the hell I am and why you're listening to some random teenager in his apartment talk about about being sponsored in BMX, if something like that sounds interesting to you and you want to hear more of that shit, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Would really appreciate that because, you know, the YouTube algorithm ranks this. Also, let me know in the comments below any other topics or just what you think about today's topic in the comments below. After you guys click the first link in the description and pick up your merch, we can get on with today's video. So I get this question all the time. It's like, Grayson, why aren't you sponsored? Now, a lot of people know because a year ago, Full Factory, which if you don't know who Full Factory is, it's Sunday, Odyssey, G Sport, now BSD, and Fairdale. So I had a bike sent to me from Full Factory, so it was a Sunday Soundwave and a Odyssey build. And a lot of people thought that was gonna lead into a sponsorship. And honestly, back then at the time, when we were talking about it, I thought it might as well. Especially because they were like, yeah, you know, we see potential in you in the future. Fast forward a year where I've grown my business, I've grown some more knowledge, I've, you know, been in BMX a whole other year, and my feelings have kind of changed towards sponsorships. Now, to be honest, why I'm not sponsored, here's why I think I'm not sponsored. First of all, I don't think I'm very good on a bike. Some people think, I've been told, several times a day I get told, dude, you are so good, you need to be sponsored, you're one of the best BMX riders, and I just couldn't disagree more. I really don't think I'm that good. I'm really not that original because here's the thing, maybe I would be a little bit better if I gave a shit about being sponsored. I don't care about being sponsored at all. I ride my bike because it's fun, because it's good exercise, because it's, you know, obviously I have a YouTube channel with BMX, which motivates me to go out and ride more. But a year ago, I was throwing down, making edits, just trying to fucking send things in the vlog because I do it a little bit now, but I really felt so pressured to put out my best riding in every single vlog because I wanted someone to be like, yo, this kid's dope, let's sponsor him. Like I said, fast forward a year, I don't quite feel the same way. First of all, like I said, I just don't think I'm that good, and it's just, you know, when I was younger, even a year ago, I don't have that same kind of, oh, let's go out and be the absolute best we can be, let's just completely throw safety out the window and just send things. If we get hurt, we get hurt. I'm just trying to go out, chill, have fun, have a session, get a couple clips. But I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, which you should. I don't post that many clips. You'll see other BMX riders, they're posting once, two, sometimes 3 times a day, posting their clips, making little edits. I post, not even kidding, once, maybe twice a month. Maybe 3 times if I'm really feeling an outfit one day, you know what I'm saying? So I don't post that much on Instagram because I don't care who sees it. I want my fans to see it, I want to engage, and I'm always posting on my stories, trying to reply to you guys' DMs, but when it comes to putting out my tricks and, you know, going out and grinding for 4 hours to get an Instagram clip just so some company might see it, it just doesn't appeal to me anymore. I ride BMX because it's fun, it's good exercise, and it's not necessarily a career that I'm going to pursue. But I'm not saying nobody should. Here's the thing, with me, why I'm not sponsored, I just, you know, it's just at this point, I just don't really care. 2, I just don't think I'm good enough. Even if I pursued it, maybe a couple years down the road I could get sponsored, but it's just, first things first, the biggest hurdle is just my skill. I know a lot of people who have been sponsored that are arguably not as good as me, who have been sponsored because they have a following, social media following or whatever. If I get sponsored off my following, that's one thing, but I don't think it's gonna be because I'm a god on a bike. That's for sure. And if somebody came to me, let's say Sunday and Odyssey, Full Factor, whatever, whoever, they were like, hey, we wanna sponsor you. I don't know, I would have to look into it, I would have to think about it a lot, because here's the thing, if they are going to pay me, first of all, pro BMX riders like who are sponsored or whatever, just have a couple sponsors, they don't make that much money. If you guys know anything about me, you know I like money. My main passion is business, then BMX. So I'm a businessman, so if money's involved, it's gotta be a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? So that's just how it goes. So first of all, it's just not something financially, it's not a financial goal at all for me to get sponsored. 2, I just feel like other people have worked way harder for that spot. Okay, I make YouTube videos, let's say, you know, a few years down the road, I have 100,000 subscribers, and they want to sponsor me because, yeah, I can push product even though I might not be the best. Well, there's some kid who's deserved it more than me, who rides way harder, way more, posts way more on Instagram. I wouldn't really feel right about taking up that position. And so honestly, I have a really small channel right now, right? I have like 20-something thousand, really small channel. And I get DMs, I kid you not, just about daily, almost daily, if not every other day minimum, saying, yo, I just bought a Sunday bike because I push the crap out of Sunday and Odyssey and all them because they're who supported me, and I just like their brand. It's the only people I'll ride for now. Hey, I'm open up to, if you want to send me some free bike parts, I'm open up to trying you out. And if I fall in love with your brand, I'll push you too. That's the beauty of not being sponsored, the beauty of not being tied down. I can give you guys my unbiased opinion. And I've told you a handful of Sunday parts, absolutely tits. A handful of Odyssey parts fucking can blow my cock. Like, they suck. But for the most part, I like the brand. And that's the beauty of it. I can be honest. If I fall in love with another brand, I can just pursue them and promote them. But back to the DM thing, I kid you not, every other day minimum, someone says, yo, I bought either a frame, a part, or a lot of the times I bought a Sunday bike. So I know over the past like 2 years that I've had at least 1,000 followers on social media, I've been selling so many Sunday bikes, so many parts, so many Odyssey parts, and it's great to see you guys supporting the scene, getting into it. I get a lot of messages saying, you're the one who got me into BMX, and I got a Sunday because that's who you roll with, and you're my favorite YouTuber, stuff like that. And it's an honor, and I can't believe people feel like that. It's dope, but I'm not getting a cent from that brand, and that's fine. I don't care. I talk shit on them. I say how much I love them. It's back and forth. It's real life. It's honest. It's raw, and you guys see that, which makes you want to. Obviously, it influences your decision. If I say, yo, this pedal or this grip sucks, you can make your own decision, you know what I mean? If you want to go with another brand, that's totally fine. I like what I like. You guys make your own intelligent decisions, and it seems like for the most part, you 100% come out on top with Sunday and very consistently. So that's awesome, you know? But it's not because I'm good on a bike. It's because I have a few followers. So I just feel like I'd be taking up the spot of someone else who deserves it more. What I do see working 100%, see, like being sponsored and, I just don't think it's for me. I think it's for a lot of other people, just not for me. Rule number one of BMX, just have fun with it. But what I would consider working with is if, let's say, Sunday's like, yo, you subtly mention our brand, you ride our bike, and you want to work together. We want to put our parts on your store. Gives me incentive to sell, brings you guys more business, and I'm making money, you're making money with no strings attached. You know what I mean? That I would work out with something like that. If they wanted to throw the frame I'm riding, the parts I'm riding. Let's say they send me a bike and they want me to promote all the parts of the bike, whatever that I'm riding. Throw that on my store because my store makes sales, my store gets my traffic, and people are always asking me where to buy bikes. Well, just go to my store, pick up some merch, buy your bike parts on my store. I'll scratch their back, they scratch mine. It's a good deal. Shit like that, I would consider doing that. But when it comes to a sponsor, in my opinion, give it to the guy who deserves it more than me because, I really don't. And I also kind of have a thought. It's like, BMX riders, there's some skateboarders, there's some millionaire skateboarders, right? There's not really that many millionaire BMXers if there are any. I think it'd be kind of dope if people would stop worrying about getting sponsors, stop trying so hard, just have fun, make some Instagram clips, make some YouTube videos, and just focus on, just like I said, having fun. Because here's my theory. If the BMX industry cut back on the people they sponsored and only gave it to the absolute best, the people who deserved it, they could give a lot more money to fewer people who could build the industry. Maybe if, let's say, someone from the outside is like, oh, just like when they're professional athletes, someone from the outside is like, oh, there's a lot of money in BMX because if I work hard, I'll make more money, just grow the scene. And the people who really deserve it can live a better life, make a little bit more money, and just kind of narrow it down a little bit. So, because it seems like there's a ton of flow riders, am riders, pro riders. It seems like everybody's getting sponsored these days. Everybody is getting a little piece of that pie, which is one theory. But personally for me, if I was control of the whole industry, I would narrow it down, give the top spots to the top people who deserve it, have them earn more, and just kind of encourage having fun more, you know what I mean? Just instead of being pissed off and wondering why you don't get a sponsor, because I get messages all the time, it's like, how do I get sponsored? What do I do? Well, it's like, dude, just have fun. Don't worry about it. I don't know, that's just kind of a little rant. I don't know if it makes sense, maybe it does, maybe it didn't, but I got asked all the time why I'm not sponsored, and told you why I'm not sponsored, I told you kind of my thoughts on being sponsored, my theories, and I told you how I would work with a BMX company. putting shit on my store, but not necessarily taking a professional spot or an AM spot or a flow spot of some kid who it's their dream to get sponsored, and it's not mine. So, yeah, you know, I just feel kind of weird about that. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm making this video because I can't go out and vlog. As you guys know, my wrist, oh, mic's right here. My wrist is screwed up, so I'm taking a week, maybe 2 weeks off, just kind of sitting down in front of a camera, trying to give you guys some value, some entertainment or whatever. Let me know in the comment below what video or topic you want me to make next. If you enjoyed this video, if you're like, damn, I've never heard this side before, or maybe you learned something or inspired to do whatever, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Helps with the algorithm. And anyway, guys, I will see you next time. Make sure you pick up some merch. I mean, fuck, this shit's not free for me to make, but it's free for you to watch, dicks.